Picture this. You are 45 and have learned about life from your experiences, but not many people seem to regard you for your achievements. Rather, they seem to be noticing your faded khaki trousers and mismatched shirt. But what if I told you a simple hue shift could transform you from overlooked to utterly commanding? In this video, we'll dissect 7 color mistakes that unwittingly make mature men appear cheap and how you can fix them. 1. Faded or washed out colors that dull your vitality. For men in their early 20s, wearing faded colors can seem a bit stylish, especially when wearing denim. Sadly, things are a lot different for older men. You see, from 40 and above, appearing in faded hues is one of the easiest ways to cheapen your personality. Additionally, it could also age you prematurely. Interestingly, there are several reasons for this, and one of them is quite intriguing. According to fashion experts, fabrics tend to absorb light poorly after fading, creating a lackluster aura that signals low-quality investment. A study in the Journal of Fashion Marketing and Management highlights how muted, worn colors reduce perceived status, as they mimic budget synthetics rather than premium dyes. I remember a 47-year-old banker whom I met at a bookstore. His beige trousers, faded from years of wear, made him blend into the wallpaper, his confidence waning as compliments evaded him. After a long period of being relegated to the background, he finally told me how invisible he felt. Well, we refreshed his wardrobe, and he gradually got his confidence back. So what should you wear instead of washed-out colors? This is quite straightforward. Go for deep neutrals like charcoal gray or olive green, which retain vibrancy and Project Timeless affluence. You should also consider investing in quality fabrics like merino wool or Egyptian cotton that hold color fast. One more thing, layer with a crisp white Oxford shirt for contrast. If everyone around can tell how faded your clothes are, but you aren't sure what they are seeing, you might want to audit your clothes under natural light. If colors look muted or uneven, they are definitely washed out. Once you discover this, work towards replacing one piece monthly to avoid getting overwhelmed. Quick check. Have a look at your wardrobe right now. Do you own more than 3 faded shirts or trousers? If yes, let me know in the comments which item you think needs replacing first. I'm curious what most guys are struggling with. As faded hues fade from your repertoire, beware of the next mistake, clashing shades that jar the eye. Intrigued? Let's discover this next trap. 2. Clashing shades like navy and black that disrupt harmony. Navy and black are close on the color wheel, so you might assume they will be tolerant of each other. Unfortunately, they do the opposite. They often have a subtle clash when paired, and this, as simple as it seems, can make top-quality fabrics look inexpensive. As much as you don't want to walk around town with price tags attached to your outfit, no man 40 and above really wants their outfit looking cheap just because they didn't pair colors properly. You probably have no idea how awkward pairing navy and black can be, but did you know that wearing a navy blazer over black trousers can draw unwanted, awkward stares? This pair can generate a disharmony so strong, lots of people will easily overlook your expertise simply because they are uncomfortable with how you look. Well, if you don't want to suffer the belittling associated with pairing navy and black, feel free to pair navy with gray instead. This will give you an effortlessly elegant appearance. That's not all. You can use the 60-30-10 rule, 60% base color, e.g. navy suit, 30% secondary, gray shirt, and 10% accent, burgundy tie. This creates balance, enhancing maturity without excess. Navy and black aren't the only colors that clash badly. Brown and black belts with shoes can also be problematic. Fixing this is quite simple. For cohesion, ensure that your leathers match. One more thing. Beyond colors clashing, some patterns also don't pair well. Always bear in mind that plaids and stripes don't match. Opt for solids as bases. By the way, quick poll, what's the trickiest color combo for you to match? Navy and black or brown and black? Comment below. I want to see if it's just me that notices these train wrecks. This next trap looks quite catchy, but that doesn't make it any less of a mistake. 3. Overly bright neons that scream inexperience. From afar, neon bursts look beautiful, and if you missed out on trying one as a kid, you might be tempted to show up in neon even as a man 40 and above. Well, this isn't the type of temptation you should ever give into as a man. You see, nothing cheapens a mature silhouette faster than neon bursts. They almost never enhance your presence. Instead, they overpower you. It gets more interesting. They amplify fatigue and wrinkles and make you look like an immature adult chasing trends. As much as there is nothing wrong with taking an element from trends, you should never be found chasing them. Unless you want to look immature. This reminds me of a 46-year-old consultant I met on a plane. His neon tie made him noticeable from several feet away. One would almost mistake him for a clown. Interestingly, he thought his outfit was bold. I got him to change his tie, and in a moment, his presence became mature. Some men 40 and above wear neon without realizing how it affects their overall look. Others want that pop of vibrancy, but miss the mark. If you're in the latter group, try adding a burgundy pocket square instead. It gives you that color boost without overpowering your maturity. Build the rest of your outfit around neutrals, using bright colors as subtle accents for a balanced, elegant look. So what happens if you feel like wearing brights? The fact is there are no rules that state that you can't wear brights. Nonetheless, if you must wear them, you might have to go for muted versions like mustard yellow in scarves, not full garments. One more thing. If neon feels like your way to express boldness, consider other options too. Sometimes texture and fabric speak louder and more stylishly than bright colors, especially as we age. As neons dim, consider the shadow side, all-black ensembles that swallow your form. Ready for the next trap? 4. All-black outfits that drain your energy. Stepping out in a monochromatic outfit looks like quite a plan. However, as a man 40 and above, doing so in all black might not be the best fashion move. This is because it could easily make your appearance look washed out. You see, black absorbs light, accentuating shadows and fatigue, making you look older and less vibrant. Experts in men's style note that monochromatic black signals cheap uniformity per color perception research. Paul, a 50-year-old publisher in New York, used to wear black suits every day, but his look felt flat and tired, like he was blending into the background. When he switched up his wardrobe with textures and color breaks, his energy and confidence came right back. If you don't exactly love wearing black but simply put on black monochrome because it is easy to pull off, ditching it for other colors might not be difficult. Sadly, we can't say the same about men 40 and above that actually enjoy black. Well, if you fall into this category of men, break black with textures or accents. Feel free to try out charcoal trousers with a black blazer and white shirts for contrast. Additionally, navy alternatives work just fine. For some reason, you probably feel you should never wear all black. Well, there are times you can actually wear all black. When getting dressed for formal evenings, black monochrome is okay. However, if you must wear it, you have to layer it with silver accessories. That's not all. Black monochromatic outfits can help one look slimmer. But to take advantage of this, ensure you mix shades. A blend of black shirts and dark gray pants will be just fine. It gets more interesting. Invest in fade-resistant products. One more thing, fair skin suits softer blacks, while darker tones work well with bolder shades. Before we move on, is black and black your go-to outfit or something you put on when you are out of options? Kindly tell us in the comment section below. Shadows lifted, the next trap is ignoring skin tone. 5. Ignoring skin tone in color. Choices. As a man 40 and over, it seems okay to head to the market to buy any outfit because you like what it looks like. But did you know that's actually a fashion blunder? It is important that you don't overlook your skin's undertone, whether it's warm, cool, or neutral. Doing so can cheapen your presence. When you choose colors that clash with your undertone, they highlight imperfections. Sallow yellows on cool complexions make you appear fatigued, while overly warm reds on pale skin scream discord, evoking the haphazard selections of fast fashion rather than curated elegance. Dermatological fashion studies from the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology reveal that mismatched colors exacerbate perceived skin flaws, reducing attractiveness and sophistication by up to 20% in observer ratings. Once upon a time, I met James, a 47-year-old entrepreneur with a cool undertone. His blue veins were visible beneath his wrists. His wardrobe, however, was awash in warm oranges and mustards, colors that dulled his complexion, making him look weary despite his vibrant spirit. He confessed to having a feeling of fading away. To help him feel restored, we pivoted to a palette of silvers, deep blues, and crisp whites. These colors harmonized with his skin, restoring his glow. Within weeks, his colleagues remarked on his renewed energy, and James secured a deal. To get things right, first, identify your undertone. Blue or purple veins suggest cool tones, green veins indicate warm, and a mix signals neutral. For cool tones, embrace blues, silvers, and grays. You should consider a navy blazer or a charcoal sweater that projects quiet luxury. Warm tones thrive in earthy hues like olive, terracotta, or camel. Also, a bronze tie can be transformative. If your undertone is neutral, feel free to mix both, but build around timeless shades like beige or slate. Not every man is comfortable with the vein test, and if you're unsure about your undertone, don't worry. It's easier than you think to find your best colors. You can try the jewelry trick. Gold looks good on warm undertones, while silver works well with cool undertones. Or use free apps like ColorWise for digital analysis. And we saved the worst for the last. 6. Outdated color trends that date you. Finally, we confront the trap of clinging to bygone color trends. These trends scream nostalgia rather than sophistication, ultimately making your wardrobe seem cheap and stagnant. Fashion cycle theories, as detailed in the Journal of Fashion Marketing and Management, show that outdated hues tie you to specific eras, diminishing perceived modernity and wealth. For men over 40, this is particularly perilous. You see, clinging to passé colors undermines the timeless elegance you've earned, suggesting a lack of evolution that can easily be interpreted as low value. Consider Jeffrey, a 55-year-old widower I met at a New York charity gala, whose fluorescent green tie from the early 2000s drew awkward glances. "I thought it was bold," he admitted. Well, he was, but boldly outdated, aging him unfairly. We pivoted to timeless hues, and his presence transformed into one of quiet luxury. This aligns with research. Timeless colors project adaptability, a hallmark of high-end style. To evolve, build your wardrobe around evergreen shades like navy, beige, charcoal, and olive as they transcend trends. Navy exudes authority, while beige, versatility. With these colors, you don't need to do much to look great. They are as great as colors can get. So, which of these mistakes have you been making, and what would you do differently? Kindly tell us in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Keep refining your style. And remember, confidence never goes out of fashion.